happening in Japan and in Korea. The same thing is about to happen in China. Chinese government has been suppressing this currency for a long time, and the developed world had been putting pressure on China to deregulate the currency. You would have read about it in the media. Another factor about Indian economy, normally there is a progression model for economy, from agrarian to industrialized to services. Indian economy is one economy which has moved directly from an agrarian economy to services. Services today contribute 57.2% of country's GDP, while industrial and agriculture sector contribute 28.6% and 14.6% respectively. Average age of India is 25, whereas average age of China is 39. 50% of the population of India is below the age of 25. Hence, multinationals see India as a more promising market for investment and as a market which is more adaptive to newer technology. India is strong in services. It is more to do inside our head, and it is not easy for anybody to take it away from us. More than that, what we saw in Tiananmen Square in China is only the tip of the iceberg. Any time a political crisis can erupt in China. The Indian elephant might be slower than the Chinese dragon, but more sure-footed. Unlike the dragon, the elephant gains speed slowly, but once it gains speed, it is unstoppable. I see India growing faster and becoming a superpower by 2050 as predicted by Goldman Sachs. While India as a country is already the second fastest growing economy, let us see how Kerala is faring. Let me ask you a question which might be a little unpleasant. How many of us sitting in this room can confidently say that when we become old, we will have our children near us to take care of us? I'm sure it will be very few. What is the reason for that? Our children do not have right employment for the kind of education that they have, and hence they are forced to go to other places to find employment. And who is to blame? While we can point fingers in different directions, I believe we ourselves are to be blamed. Also, it makes one think, if we have become a community which celebrates downfall, the way we recently celebrated the downfall of a certain builder in Cochin, we somehow seem to celebrate downfalls than victories. Somewhere in between, I believe we have lost our passion to excel in our chosen field. Instead, we celebrate downfalls and spend a lot of time finding faults with others. While nearby states like Tamil Nadu, Karnataka and Andhra Pradesh have already become economic superpowers, our state Kerala has become something like an old age home, with all the youngsters gone and only old people left here. It is high time we as thought leaders of the society did something about this. The theme of Calicut Management Association for the current year will be contributing to nation building by igniting the passion to excel. All the projects that we have planned for the current year were planned keeping this theme in mind. The first project that we have planned for the current year is the project to organize a one-day workshop for all the new ministers of Kerala. Thanks to IM Director Sri Debashish Chatterjee and thanks to Chief Minister of Kerala Sri Oommen Chandy, this project is already included in the 100-day plan of the UDF ministry. This is a project which we at CMA had worked on for more than 7 months. While the date of the project is not yet fixed, we expect to have it in the month of August. Till now, CMA was working to bring development to Malabar, but with this project, CMA will become an organization working to bring development to the whole of Kerala. This is CMA's contribution to nation building. Another project that the new team is planning is to make CMA the most techno-savvy organization of Kerala. We have already formed a CMA Facebook group, and all the activities of CMA will be updated in this group. and also in our website. We are also going to organize classes for our members to get them educated on the use of computers. Mr. Srinath, MD of FIPIC Solutions, will take the classes. For the next 1 month, on every Tuesday and Thursday, we'll have classes at CMA office on Charuti Road. We'll cover topics like internet, email, Facebook, cloud computing, and MS Office application, and also on the use of smartphone. All members are requested to utilize this facility. I also wish to inform you that we will not be sending hard copy mail to intimate about meetings after 15th of August. Hence, I request all of you to get trained. For those of us who do not have computers, we will buy computers on a bulk deal so that we will get some price advantage. Another project that we have planned to ignite the passion to excel among the youth of our state is to organize a series of talks by some real celebrities who have succeeded in their chosen field due to their passion to excel. We are trying to get speakers like Chris Gopalakrishnan, Shashi Tharoor, etc. to talk to us on the subject, My Life, My Message. This will be a 1.5 hour talk basically telling their own story. We will be putting up the video of these talks on our website and also in our Facebook group. For a change, instead of celebrating downfalls, we at CMA are going to celebrate victories by this project. Before the end of the year, we want to have at least 30 talks by eminent personalities on this topic, My Life, My Message, and we want to make our website something like a reference library. We have many more projects in line which you will come to know soon. Due to shortage of time, I do not want to explain about them now. I can see many of my friends from other organizations who have come here today on my request. If you are the kind of person who wish to acquire knowledge or to share knowledge, or if you are the kind of person who want to contribute in one way or the other to bring development to the state of Kerala, please join this organization. Before I conclude, I want to thank Sri Debashish Chatterjee, chief guest of today's function, for coming here in spite of his illness. Thank you very much, sir. I wish to thank each and every member of CMA for selecting me as the president of this great organization for the year 2011-2012. Let me assure you that I, along with my team of office bearers, will try our level best to live up to the great standards set by the past presidents and office bearers of this great organization. I know fully well that as president of this great organization, I am shouldering a great responsibility, the responsibility to preserve the legacy of 15 years. While I accept this responsibility with all humility, I request your guidance, support and help to live up to your expectation and also to make the year 2011 the most memorable year of Calicut Management Association. Thank you.